The Lives of the Cowboys, brought to you by Big Butte Jeans, the full-figure jeans with room in the seat, and by Jim's Used Shoes. If you like pre-faded jeans, you'll love used shoes. And now, today's exciting Western adventure.
Hip, come on, Jim. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Well, here we are, back in Yellow Gulch.
Yes, sir.
Looks about the same as ever, Dusty, unfortunately.
Yeah. Hey, you used to have a radio show here, as I recall.
In this very town, yes, I did.
Yep.
Indeed, I did. Bunkhouse Buddies, it
Right.
was called, Dusty. Boy, I missed that show. You remember that theme song, huh?
Yeah, I'm afraid I do.
Oh, I'm sad here on the prairie, going through life all alone. I can't wait until I am buried underneath a big white stone.
Right.
I've lost the one that I loved, 'cause I had intimacy issues. Now the shoes beneath her bed are not mine, but his shoes. So bury me beneath the snowbanks with the other lonely men. Resurrection, I say no thanks. Why go through it all again? Ooh, boy, I sure wish I had that show. Why did it ever end? I forget.
Well, it ended because you never smiled.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. You know, people can tell.
It was radio. I mean, what's the difference?
All the same, your voice was depressing, too.
Oh, yeah.
So you had to have a woman singing with you, lest your listeners go eat a cup of toilet bowl cleanser.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. And after a couple of weeks of singing with you, the women were done with it, and that is what happened, partner.
Boy, I remember. He was so right. I remembered those women so well. I loved them all. One by one, they handed in their resignation. Like serotonin, we sounded so good together, I thought. She was a tall girl. She wore this bright orange dress that just thrilled me to pieces. She and I had a big hit together.
All day I faced the barren waste, a-hoping for a furlough and a glass of Merlot. Me and my horse rode across the range, feeling hot and wobbly, looking for some Chablis. We'll keep a moving, Dan, till we find a pop stand that will sell us a can from his big wooden tank of Sauvignon Blanc. Dan, can't you see that winery where they bottle Burgundy, that beautiful Côte de Nuit?
Oh, I just always felt so close to serotonin until one day she brought it up.
I've got something I've got to say to you, Lefty.
Well, what's that, darling?
Now, don't take this personally or anything, but I'm leaving you.
What?
I got an offer to sing with the Waylon Jennies.
Oh, you're leaving me?
I'm sorry.
Why?
Yes. They're Canadian, Lefty, so they're really, really nice people. And none of them chew tobacco.
No, I can give up the tobacco. Don't worry about it.
Well, you know what? They pay me.
Oh. That, huh?
Yes, that.
There was a lovely singer named Rhododendron. She was from up in Boston, very good social skills. She had a good ear and also a very lovely neck, and her hair was bouncy and natural, and just the way I like it. We had a hit together.
You who are on a horse must ride, of course, across the prairie with guys with shifty eyes. You hope your daughters do not marry. Teach your children they should try to stay up on the saddle and not drink the water that is downstream from the cattle. Tell them always wear a grin and don't spit into the wind. Try to stay away from gin, and stick with whiskey. Hey, Lefty.
Rhoda,
Well, I like singing with you and everything, but when we go out and do our personal appearances and take a bow just as the audience is giving us a standing ovation,
yeah? What?
would you mind not holding my hand?
You don't want to hold hands?
Well, it sends the wrong message.
Okay, all right, whatever.
I mean, people might think we're an item. They might think we're an item, and it doesn't matter because I'm going off with a new group called Brooklyn Rider.
What?
It's a cowboy quartet in Brooklyn.
Okay. Good luck. Sorry about that.
I mean, it's actually a pretty big step up for me. They're paying me money.
Oh, really? Okay, good. Well, I'm going to miss you.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Barbara Seville was my next partner, and she was great. She wore a red gardenia in her hair, and she played castanets, and boy, she just seemed to be what the doctor ordered, you know?
I wanna be a cowboy sweetheart. I wanna learn to rope and ride. I wanna ride through the plains and the desert, out west of the Great Divide.
I'm a cowboy who needs a sweetheart. I will teach you to ride and rope.
I wanna be a cowboy sweetheart, but one who uses shampoo and soap.
I wanna be your cowboy sweetheart and live a life that's free.
Or is it to get in on my health care? You wanna move in with me?
If you would be my duet partner, I would be overjoyed.
I wanna sing duets with the cowboy, but not one who's unemployed. We'll be employed in broadcasting, singing in close harmony, sponsored by laxative makers and the AARP. I will tell tall tales of the cowboys, and we'll sing sweet duets, and you will put a fresh gardenia in your hair and play your castanets.
That is what I would call wonderful castanet playing there, darling. I just love to hear you do that. Watch you do it too. What?
I've got to tell you, Lefty.
What?
I'm putting out a solo album.
No.
I'm going out on my own.
Oh, gosh. I could be your backup singer.
How far back?
Oh.
Look, you can't stand beside me.
No?
You'd have to be in the back and play bass.
I draw the line at that, playing bass, ma'am. I just can't do it. Nice knowing you, Barbara. All right, good luck. Good luck with your music.
Same.
Yeah. The Bunkhouse Buddies show was sponsored by Campfire Coffee, and I recorded the jingle with a lovely young woman named Angioplasty. She was an Irish girl.
Out here on the range, why not make your coffee gourmet? Where guys like Wyatt Earp ask for hazelnut syrup in the grande size mocha latte. Oh, you'll flip your lid just like Billy the Kid from Cheyenne to Santa Fe. On the Oregon Trail, it is served by the pail. Try campfire coffee today.
Boy, you sound great on that.
Thanks,
Just wonderful.
thanks.
You know, maybe you'd like to join the show as my duet partner. I mean,
But I don't sing cowboy songs.
you don't? No?
Well, no, I'm from New York. Broadway. My idea of cowboy songs is Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plain, and the waving wheat can sure smell sweet when the wind comes right behind the rain. Oklahoma, every night my honey lamb and I sit alone and talk and watch the hawk making lazy circles in the sky. Excuse me.
What?
Well, I don't do this as a duet.
Not the honey, lamb, and I part?
No, especially not that part.
All right, I'm sorry. Any you like to sing with me? Or?
Well, do you mind if I ask a personal question?
Oh, dear.
Do you brush?
My teeth? Yes,
Yeah.
I brush with baking soda.
Well, ever think of using toothpaste? Like the kind that's nice and minty?
I don't know. I guess I could think about it, but I...
Well, let me know when you decide.
Oh, boy. Oh, I thought of all of them. Dusty and I headed into the saloon.
Well, here we are at the Last Chance Saloon, partner. Time for you to drown your regrets in a glass of rot-gut whiskey.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Hey, piano player.
Yeah?
Hey.
You got a request?
Could you... No, yeah, I've got a request. Could you play something other than Camptown Races, please?
Camptown Races? I thought I was playing Mood Indigo. Dang
No,
it.
it's not. It's Camptown Races. Just play something
Oh,
else,
okay. I'll
Thank
play
you very
something
much. All right.
Okay, so what can I get you boys?
Well, thank you, ma'am. A couple of glasses of rot-gut whiskey there, Myrtle.
All right, you want the single rot or the blend?
Yeah, blended. No ice in mine.
All righty, how about you?
I would have ice.
All
Thank
righty,
you.
coming right up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen up here, poetry man.
What you up to, Messer?
There ain't room for two poets in this here town.
Huh?
Used to be two, and now he's buried up there on Boot Hill.
Well, I hope you gave him a good funeral, that's all.
It was a lovely funeral. Almost made me cry, and I was the one who shot him.
No? Why'd you do that, Big Messer?
He plagiarized from me. He stole the word alas from me.
I see, huh?
And now you stole the line, bury me out on the lone prairie, from me. So say your prayers, plagiarizer. You are soon to meet your editor.
Not yet, Messer.
What? Who are you?
I'm the one holding this Remington shotgun in the small of your back, and that's why you're gonna set that pea shoot of yours down on the bar nice and slow. Very nice and slow. Otherwise, I'm gonna cut you a new buttonhole in this nice silk shirt of yours. Good. Just like that, and now push it away nice and slow.
Who are you, lady?
I'm the editor of Poetry Magazine.
You're the one who's been sending me all them rejection letters.
And there's a lot more where those came from.
I owe you a big debt of gratitude there.
Oh, yes, you
editor lady.
do. Yes, you do.
Saved my life. How about I buy you a glass of whiskey here?
You owe me a bigger debt than that, mister.
Okay. What would you like?
Well, it's been my dream ever since I was a small child to sing duets with a cowboy on the radio.
Oh, really?
All through my life, all through my years as an editor, it was the only thing that I ever wanted to do. And
Really?
wear, big white hat and some shiny
Sure.
boots and stand next to a big handsome man and
Oh.
sing about life on the trail.
Well, we happen to be looking for just such a person right now.
I thought so. See them tumbling down, pledging their love to the ground. Lonely but free I'll be found, drifting along with the tumbling tumbleweeds. Cares of the past are behind, nowhere to go but I'll find sail will wind, drifting along with the tumble and tumbleweeds. I know when night has gone that a new world born at dawn.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for that. We'll be in touch. We'll let you know.
You don't want to hear more?
No, that we heard it. That's good. That's
All right,
fine.
you'll let me know then.
I will. Yes, we'll let you know very quickly. Believe me, right away.
Well, I guess I'm just not attractive to young women anymore.
Well, now, I guess that depends on what you mean by young.
Ma'am?
Say, I'm young enough to be interested and yet old enough to know what's what.
Uh-huh.
Say, how about we open up a big bottle of red wine and have at it until our standards are reduced to a reasonable level? Huh? What do you say, huh?
Yeah, well,
There you go.
I don't know.
What?
I think you're lovely and you're dark and deep, but we have promises to keep and miles to go before we sleep. Ain't
Took
that
the
right?
words out of my mouth there, Dusty.
Well, now, where is it that you're all going to?
Well, ma'am, we don't know, but we'll recognize it when we get there.
That's
Wait
right.
a minute, you're heading out there without a plan?
Yep.
No destination in mind?
We're cowboys. That's how we operate. Let's go, Dusty. Come on. Yeah. Come on.
The Lives of the Cowboys, brought to you by Big Butte Jeans, the full-figure jeans with room in the seat, and by Jim's Used Shoes.